In Tangipahoa Parish, dozens of homes were damaged or destroyed. Vehicles were crushed by downed trees and debris, and trees were completely snapped in half after what was likely a tornado. Our Eleanor Tabone was in Kentwood right after the storm barreled through, and she spoke to residents after it passed.
I heard a puff of wind out here. Something sounded strange, and when I opened that door, it just blew the glass out of that door, and then it blew me through the house. I'm talking about it actually blew me down. And I couldn't get up. Kept trying to get up, and finally, when I did get up, I mean, it quit. It quit just like that. Boom! I'm talking about. Ain't never seen that like.
Junebug Gill has lived here since 1986. The home he's found safety in for nearly 40 years can no longer offer him that comfort.
Shop, sheds, swimming pool, everything, all gone.
Inside his home, it's complete devastation. His granddaughter's room no longer exists. Rain now streams through a gaping hole in the roof.
Never come here, and I always said, boy, this is a lucky spot right here, because we ain't never got hit.
Just down the road.
My wife started yelling, tornado, tornado, and I ran outside and I saw it to the left of our house. So I ran back in and just laid down on the floor, and it took out just about everything.
An oak tree in Randy Cottrere's front yard was completely uprooted and tossed.
I love that tree. I had 2 porch swings in it, and it's my favorite part of the property. I get off from work in the afternoons, come sit in one of those swings and chill out for a while.
Randy says looking at the devastation really puts into perspective how powerful the storm was and the cleanup that lies ahead.
Well, I'm lost. I really am. Like, what do you do? I mean, it's such a mess.
We're gonna get through this. I watched my shed just disappear and go to the right and come up over the house, and I lost sight of it, and we found it right here.
Everything that was once in Glenn Short's shed is now strewn over his new neighbor's yard.
I've been here 5 days. I was looking at insurance, didn't think anything of it.
These Kentwood residents say this isn't just damage, but instead devastation that they've never experienced. And now they're picking up the pieces of a life that just yesterday felt so normal.
Never. You know, I always thought it could never happen to me.
Yeah.
Well, good Lord proved me wrong today.
As for Junebug, he says through it all, what matters isn't what he's lost, but who he still has besides him.
We'll get going again. We'll get going again. I got my family, my daughters, and grandkids. And, hey, at least I get to see them again. Yeah, I could have been blown away back there.
Eleanor Tabone, WWL, Louisiana.
Great perspective. Tangipahoa Parish officials say there were no reports of injuries or deaths in that area.